Hello dear students, welcome back to your EVS class. We will be starting chapter 23, the land of India. In this video, the summary of the chapter will be explained to you. Children, our country, India, is known as a land of unity in diversity. हमारा भारत देश अनेकता में एकता का प्रतीक है. This applies for our rich cultural heritage as well as the physical or the geographical features from our country. Now, what are physical or geographical features? The natural features of land and water found in the country denotes the physical or the geographical features. Like we have plains, mountains, hills, rivers, oceans. All these form the part of the physical divisions of our country. So in India, there are 6 important physical or geographical divisions. They are namely the Himalayas, the northern plains, the Thar desert, the southern plateau, the coastal plains and the islands. I will now be explaining each physical division to you in short. The top part of the country, that is the northern part of our country, is occupied by the great Himalayan mountain range. Children, it is not a single mountain or a hill, but a chain of 3 layers of mountain ranges. Okay, this has the honor of having one of the most highest peaks in the world. Okay, you know which is the highest mountain peak in the world? Yes, it is Mount Everest, which is a part of the Himalayan mountain range. The Himalayan mountain range lies to the northern part of the country. It is a range of 3 layers or 3 chains of mountain. The uppermost layer is known as the Himadri or the Greater Himalayas. Most of the highest peaks are located in that range. Coming down, we have the middle or the Himachal, the middle Himalayas or the Himachal. Then the outer layer is known as the lesser Himalayas or the Shivalik. Okay. Then after the mountain range, coming down in the northern part, we have the Great Northern Plains of India. This sounds familiar to you, isn't it? Yes, because in the chapter Nature's Gift to Us, we have already studied about the northern plains, which is known as the food bowl of India. Why is it known as the food bowl of India? Of course you know that. Because this plains is made fertile by the alluvial soil brought down by the rivers from the Himalayas. So, these physical features are related. That is, the rivers which originate in the mountains or the glaciers of Himalayas, they flow down to the northern plains and with them they bring the fertile alluvial soil. वो अपने साथ ये उपजाऊ मिट्टी लेकर आते हैं जो पूरे नॉर्दर्न प्लेन पर स्प्रेड है और वहां के किसानों को खेती करने में इससे बहुत ज्यादा मदद होती है. That's why the northern plains are one of the most fertile lands in the country. Then, in the western side, in the state of Gujarat and Rajasthan, we have the Thar desert, also known as the Great Indian Desert. Whenever you think about Rajasthan or Gujarat, what pictures come to your mind? Yes, small hills made of sand and camels, right? Exactly how you picture a desert. These 2 states are covered with the Thar desert. This area is characterized by dry climate. The area receives very less rainfall. यहाँ पर ज्यादातर बहुत गर्मी रहती है और बारिश साल भर में बहुत कम होती है. You will not find greenery or trees around in the desert. You will find plants like cactus and other thorny bushes which are able to survive the low rainfall in the areas. Okay. Then we have the southern plateau, also known as the Deccan Plateau. What is a plateau, children? A plateau is a table-shaped land which is flat on the top and sloping on the sides. this region is rich in mineral resources. They are the non-renewable resources. Another topic which we studied in that chapter. Okay? Coal, gold, diamond, iron, etc. These are all extracted from the mines which are basically located in the plateau regions. This region is said to be rich in mineral reserves. यहाँ पे बहुत सारे खनिज, that means minerals, पाए जाते हैं. Then the plateau areas are bordered by the coastal plains on the western side and on the eastern sides. Okay, they are the strip of plain lands found in the coastal areas, because in the eastern part of India we have the Bay of Bengal, and in the western part of India we have the Arabian Sea. So near the coastal areas we have the coastal plains. Okay. Then the last physical division which our country has is the island. Okay. India has a mainland and it has two groups of island in the eastern and the western side. The country is bordered by the Arabian Sea in the western side, where it has Lakshadweep Islands. Okay. And on the eastern side, it is Bay of Bengal, where you have the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay, they are not a part of the mainland, but they are the part of our country, India. So children, I'm sure you all must have found it really fascinating to know that our India is so diverse in everything. The food we eat, the clothes we wear, our culture, our festival, as well as the natural or the physical features. That is why we always say that we are proud of our country, because India is indeed